Late nights, heavy loads, but I found a sound. Not a mantra, not a wish. It's a name that makes hell back down.
This is AP Field Music,
Listen.
your liberation place.
When I call his name, chains break. When I call his name, storms shake. Demons flee, fear can't stay. Everything bows when I call his name. When I call his name, light shines, dark days turn to God's time. Every knee, every frame, everything bows when I call his name. I was low, faith in, pressure on my chest. World tried to label me, God said I'm not done yet. Voices in my head, but the words spoke louder. Lion of Judah when I felt surrounded. I tried strength, tried plans, tried running ahead, but power didn't move till I lifted my head. Said Jesus, not softly, I meant that cry. Earth didn't shake, but my spirit came alive. Name above stress, name above pain, name above culture, money and fame. They said cope, he said come. One word from heaven, yeah, the war got won. I don't rap motivation, I rap revelation. This name split seas, rewrote generations. Same name Peter called when the waves got loud. Same name I shout, no shame, no crowd. When I call his name, chains break. When I call his name, storms shake. Demons flee, fear can't stay. Everything bows when I call his name. When I call his name, light shines, dark days turn to God's time. Every need, every frame, everything bows when I call his name. It's not luck, it's lordship, not vibes, it's truth. Not a symbol on my neck, it's a fire in my root. They want signs, want proof, want God on demand. I just call his name and put my life in his hands. Blind eyes open, dead hearts breathe. Addicts free, yeah, I've seen it with me. You can argue theology, I'm living the verse. I was cursed by sin, not a curse reversed. Pharisees mad when the lame man danced. All he knew was the name gave him another chance. They said keep quiet, he shouted it more. When pressure hits faith, I don't whisper, I roar. I don't need a stage, don't need no lights. Prayer in the dark still shifts my nights. If the system shakes and the world feels strange, I stand firm on the power in the name. Paying low, Jesus in the pain, Jesus in the fall, Jesus still alive, Jesus in the storm, Jesus when I fall, Jesus still reign, Jesus that name, that name. When I call his name, when I call his name, heaven hears. When I call his name, hell fears. I don't fight this war the same. Everything bows when I call his name. When I call his name, grace floods. Broken hearts find new blood. No more guilt, no more shame. Everything bows when I call his name. This that midnight prayer with the tears on the floor. This that God, if you don't move, I can't take no more. This that name in the fire with the Hebrew 3. This that resurrection sound living inside of me. I don't fear death, cause death already lost. Cross said finished, but he paid the cost. Grave tried to hold him, couldn't make it stick. Third day sunrise, proved the kingdom hit. Now I walk bold, not perfect, but claimed. I don't flex myself, I flex his name. From Botswana streets to the nations wide. Same Jesus reigning, glorified. If you feel weak, don't fake being strong. Just call his name and hold on. Cause power don't come from how loud you proclaim, but heaven responds when you call that name. When I call his name,
I find peace.
when I call his name,
I'm released.
every wall, every chain, everything bows when I call his name.
Jesus,
Still saving,
still saving,
still reigning,
still the name.
still swinging.
Not a slogan, not a trend, a living name. Call him.
Yeah. They said take the crown, take the fame, take the easy road. But he looked at me different. He gave me a cross and said, follow me. He gave me a cross and said, follow me. Not a throne, not applause, not what eyes can see. Die to myself, yeah, that's the cost for free. Lose my life in him, now I finally breathe. Yeah, he gave me a cross and said, follow me. Through the fire, through the storm, through the mockery, yeah, no turning back, yeah, no plan B. If I walk with the Lamb, I walk in victory. lights chase fame, but the word cut deep when it called my name. I was rich in pride, but broke in the soul. Smiling on the outside, but I wasn't whole. Then the gospel hit me like a holy collision. Not more than fishing, this was divine incision. Deny yourself wasn't sounding too sweet, cause self was the God I refused to defeat. I wanted blessings, I wanted the power, but skipped the garden, wanted resurrection hour. Didn't want the cross, didn't want the pain, didn't want the nails, didn't want the shame. But he said, son, if you wanna be free, you don't add me on, you follow me. Foxes got holes, birds got a nest, but the Son of Man laid his head on distress. On top of my nets like the fishermen did. Left old habits, left who I was, who I is. Now my past don't own me, grace rewrote me. I don't walk alone, yeah, that's cross showed me. He gave me a cross and said, follow me. Not a throne, not applause, not what the eyes can see. Die to myself, yeah, that's the cost for free. Lose my life in him, now I finally breathe. He gave me a cross and said, follow me. Through the fire, through the storm, through the mockery. Yo, no turning back, no plan B. If I walk with the Lamb, I walk in victory. Yeah, cross ain't jewelry, cross ain't fashion. It's an execution of the old reaction. Daily decision, flesh gotta die. Spirit stay winning when the ego cry. They don't clap when you choose to be holy. They don't cheer when you say, Lord, mold me. Friends fall off when the standards rise. Truth sound like hate the compromising eyes. Persecuted for the name, but I'm still standing. Beatitudes living, not just understanding. Blessed when I'm mocked, blessed when I'm bruised. If they hated my king, I expect the abuse. I've been to the valley, shadow of death, but the shepherd was close, I felt his breath. Rod in the staff, yeah, they comfort me. Table in the presence of my enemies. This ain't self-help, this is self-denial. Narrow road living in a crooked mile. I'm crucified with Christ, now hear me clearly. It's no longer I, but he lives in me dearly. He gave me a cross and said, follow me. Say it loud. Follow me. Not a throne, not applause, not what eyes can see. Lose your life. Find it. He gave me a cross and said, follow me. Every chain gotta break when the truth set free. No turning back, yeah, no plan B. Cross before crown, that's the victory. Cross before the crown, yeah. Remember the order. Death before life, yeah, kingdom law. If I suffer with him, I reign with him. Every scar got a story, every loss got a win. Cross before the crown. Cross before the crown. I ain't ashamed of the gospel message. It's the power of God, no edits, no censorship. Blood still works, tomb still empty. Devil still mad, cause grace still sent me. I don't follow culture, I follow Christ. Even when obedience don't feel nice, I carry my cross when nobody see. He sees in secret, he rewards openly. From Golgotha to glory, that's the pattern. We gotta fall before it starts to shatter. Resurrection power, don't skip the grave. You don't get Sunday without Friday. So if he calls me higher through the fire, if obedience costs me my own desire, I'll say yes with my whole life story. Cause the cross ain't lost, it's the door to glory. Gave me a cross and said, follow me. I'm not who I was, I'm who he redeemed. Through every trial, he's forming me. From glory to glory, eternally. He gave me a cross and said, follow me. Cross before the crown, that's the prophecy. I'll carry it proud to the day I see the one who carried it first. For me. He didn't promise easy. He promised himself. And that's enough.
Yeah. Yeah. Not just a lamb, he's a lamb. Not just a story, he's alive. Reagan now. Yeah, Lion of Judah, roar in the valley. Chains fall off when you come rally. Alpha and Omega, reigning forever. Every knee bow, every tongue gather. Lion of Judah, king undefeated. Hell tried once, but the grave got defeated. From the throne to the streets where we stand. All power, all glory in the Lamb. Tribe royalty in the bloodline, crown full of fire, glory never decline. Born in the manger, but the heavens knew this wasn't just a child, this was prophecy due. Scroll in his hand, seals breaking in order. Judgment and mercy, meet at the border. Sword from his mouth, truth cutting clean. Every lie exposed when the word steps in. Roar in the night, demons scattering fear. When the lion speaks, Elmer stays clear. Not passive, not tame, not soft in his stance. Grace in his eyes, but justice in his glance. He don't lose battles, he ends wars. He's a death, hell, in the grave of yours. I don't fight alone, I move with the pride. When the Lion of Judah is right by my side. It's worthy, the Lamb who is reigning, the King who broke the chains. Jesus, let the whole earth sing. Lion of Judah, hey, Lion of Judah, hey. When he roars, the walls come down. Jericho can't stand this ground, yeah. Cross looked like lost, but it was a setup. Then he clapped early, should've waited, messed up. Stone rolled away, resurrection power. 3 days silent, then he rose louder. Blood on the doorpost, passive of grace. Marked by redemption, sealed by faith. He don't just save, he restores the call. Raises dead visions, rebuilds the wall. I've seen him move when the odds were stacked. Make dry bones live, bring hope back. From shame to sonship, change the crown. From knees and prayer, the kingdom's now. This ain't hype talk, this is throne room sound. Revelation noise when the saints around. Every tongue confess, let me sister bow. Lion of Judah, ruling now.
Worthy is the Lamb that was slain. Glory and honor, power and praise. You reign forever, you never change. Lion of Judah, we lift your name. From generation to generation, your kingdom stands. No hesitation, we shout it loud. No fear, no shame. Lion of Judah, we lift your name.
Roar in my spirit, wake me up. I'm not built for comfort, I'm built for trust. Anointed for pressure, shaped in the fire. I don't run from giants, I climb higher. This for the remnant, marked and chosen. Word in their mouth, never frozen. Prayer in the midnight, oil in the lamp. Waiting on the bridegroom, ready to stand. We don't bow to culture, we bow to Christ. We don't fear the dark, we carry the light. Kingdom mentality, blood-bought stance. If he said it once, it still stands. No weapon formed can take the throne. No grave can hold what God has grown. From the east to the west, hear the sound. Lion of Judah, shaking the ground.
Let the lion roar, let the lion roar. From heaven to earth, let the lion roar. Let the lion roar, let the lion roar. From heaven to earth, let the lion roar.
Strongholds breaking, yokes are falling. Every altar, not a God is burning.
Let the lion roar.
Strongholds breaking, yokes are falling. Every altar, not a God is burning.
Let the lion roar.
Fury in the Judah, roar in the valley. Chains fall off when you come rally. Alpha and Omega, reigning forever. Every knee bow, every tongue gather. Lion of Judah, king undefeated. Hell tried once, but the grave got defeated. From the throne to the streets where we stand. All power, all glory in the Lamb. Yeah. Yeah. Not just a lamb, he's a lion. Not just a story, he's alive. Reigning now, forever.
Yeah.
Yeah. Before the foundation of the world, he knew my name. Blood spoke louder than my past. Listen. Marked by redemption.
Marked by redemption, sealed by faith. Blood on the door, I escaped the grave. No condemnation, I'm free by grace. I bear the mark, I ran my race. Marked by redemption, sealed by faith. Fire in my bones, I can't be fake. If he said it once, he won't erase. I bear the mark.
Yeah, I was lost in the dark, soul full of scars. Chains on my thoughts, prison with no bars. Sin had receipts, yeah the debt was large. Till the Lamb stepped in and he paid it all. Cross wasn't jewelry, it wasn't execution. Blood wasn't poetry, it was substitution. Took my sentence, changed my future. From guilty verdict to a new constitution. I was dead in my sins, no pulse, no breath. Toe tag on my past, body labeled death. But the stone rolled back, hear the angel step. Resurrection, power still breaking nets. They say you're finished, God said watch this. Called me chosen while I was lawless. From prodigal rose to the Father's house. Now my praise loud, I don't talk this, get set.
Marked by redemption, sealed by faith.
From the bloodline of grace, I don't look like my yesterday.
Bear the mark,
I'm not the same.
marked by redemption, sealed by faith.
Hell lost grip when he called my name. If the
purchased. Still a work, but the work is certain. Grace didn't excuse me, it rewired me. Gave me a cross and said follow me. Crown of thorns, not a throne of ease. Narrow road, but it's guaranteed. If I die to myself, I finally live. That's kingdom math, gain when you give. Sealed by the Spirit, stamped for glory. Heaven's ink, wrote my testimony. Devil remind me of my old story. God remind him, the blood still speaks. I don't fight for victory, I fight from it. Empty tomb, where the fear once lived. Faith my currency, word my sword. I walk through storms like peace, be still.
By the blood, I stand. By his word, I am. If he marked me, who can unmark? If he called me, who can stop God saying it? Marked by redemption, sealed by faith.
Name in the book, not written in pencil. Washed in the blood, not self-made.
I bear the mark.
Born again,
Marked by redemption, sealed by faith.
not ashamed of the gospel flame. Every scar tells heaven's claim.
I bear the mark, saved by grace.
I don't bow to fear, I bow to the King. Lion of Judah inside of me. I walk through fire like a scenery. Grace my armor, Christ my identity. From the streets to the altar flame. Same God yesterday, still the same. If they ask me why I rep his name, cause he pulled me out when no one came. Not by works, not by might, by the Spirit, yeah that's my life. I was branded by mercy's hand, eternity etched in my DNA. This ain't hype, this is covenant talk. Blood bought walk, resurrection talk. When I fall, I rise by the cross. Still standing strong, redeemed, not lost.
By redemption, sealed by faith.
From death to life,
Saved by grace.
yeah. I bear the mark.
From death to life. Saved by grace. I bear the mark.
Yeah. They said I wouldn't make it. They watched, they mocked. But heaven prepared something while hell was watching. You prepare a table in the presence of my enemies. Oil on my head, yeah, my cup it overflowlessly. They thought I'd fall, but I'm standing in the victory. Eating good by grace, this ain't love, this is destiny. You prepare a table in the presence of my enemies. Oil on my head, yeah, my cup it overflowlessly. They thought I'd fall, but I'm standing in the victory. Eating good by grace, this ain't love, this is destiny. Destiny. Walk through the valley, shadows talking loud. Every step I took, felt the weight of the crowd. They counted my losses, never counted my prayers. Never saw the nights when I cried at the altar, tears. Backstab smiles, Judas in disguise, but God still feeding me right before their eyes. They thought delay meant denial. Nah, it was seasoned in time, not a flavor divine. I was crushed, pressed, but I never broke. Fire on my tongue every time I spoke. When they try to bury me, they planted seed. Now I'm rising with fruit they can't even eat. They was laughing when the bread was low. Now the table long and the blessings flow. Same room, new story, different scene. Same enemies, but a different me. Same room, same fight, but I feast now. Same enemies, but I eat now. Same God, still faithful, won't back down. Table set, yeah, I feast now. Prepare a table in the presence of my enemies. Oil on my head, yeah, my cup it overflowlessly. They thought I'd fall, but I'm standing in the victory. Eating good by grace, this ain't luck, this is destiny. You prepare a table in the presence of my enemies. Oil on my head, yeah, my cup it overflowlessly. They thought I'd fall, but I'm standing in the victory. Eating good by grace, this ain't luck, this is destiny. I ain't fighting for seats, I was called to dine. Grace on the menu, truth in the wine. They starving for validation, I'm full of the word. Every promise he spoke, yeah, I seen it occur. They wanted my crown before I was king. Wanted the glory, didn't want the suffering. Didn't see Gethsemane nights on my face. Didn't see obedience cost me comfort and fame. Now they asking how you stay so calm. Cause peace don't come from where I'm from. It come from the shepherd, riding the staff. Even in chaos, I still laugh. Enemies watching, can't stop the spread. I'm breaking bread where they wish me dead. Famous more loud, I don't need revenge. God did it clean, didn't leave loose ends. I eat in peace while the war still rages. I'm still calm while they turning pages. You ain't in my head, my cup still raises. All my life you've been faithful ages. All my life you've been faithful ages. This ain't arrogance. This is inheritance. I didn't take their seat. God called my name and said, sit. I don't chase cloud, I carry oil. Hands stay clean, but the ground I toil. Devil tried to starve me out my lane, but every fast just sharpened my flame. They studied my fall, wrote reports, but God rewrote it in heavenly courts. What they meant for evil turned to bread. Now I'm nourished by the words he said. I don't beat, I bless, I don't stress, I rest. When you seated with the king, no test can make you doubt what he confessed. I was hidden, now revealed. What was broken, now it's healed. Enemy silent, mouth sealed. What God served can't be repaired. Prepare a table in the presence of my enemies. Overflowing cup, yet His grace is endlessly. They tried to stop my faith but couldn't finish me. Now I eat in peace, yet His kingdom energy. You prepare a table in the presence of my enemies. Oil on my head, yet my cup it overflowsly. They thought I'd fall, but I'm standing in the victory. Eating good by grace, this ain't luck, this is destiny. I don't need to fight who God already defeated. I don't need to explain what God already confirmed. If He set the table, I'm eating gone.